And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And on the mound now, Brayan Bello.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and he just misses.
Wow, Booth. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
And another ball.
2-0.
That one misses. 3-0. That's a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Story throws across the diamond. One out in the top of the first. Here's Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one outside. And that is ball one.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Out to short. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs to the top of the first here tonight. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Third, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
O'Hearn handling the duties at first, hitting third in the lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Two outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Bregman is under it. Back here in Boston, and today on the hill, Kyle Bradish. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0. Inside, just missed. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Bradish keeping him close. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Here's Alex Bregman. A little bit low, and that's ball one. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Runner goes again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Blaze Jordan up next for the Red Sox. Ball one, no strikes. Man at second. And there's a strike of the outside corner. 1-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Bayo back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Outside, 2-1. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. 1 out in the second. Next to hit, Heston Kjerstad.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Down and away for ball 1.
Ball.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Nope, outside.
Second inning here, no score.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it. He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Jordan Westburg, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one ripped. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. A 2-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. One down. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And that's down and away. Still only one out here in the inning. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Bayo maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Ha-Sung Kim stands in now and watches strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Cedric Rafaela will hit next. Went deep in the ball game last night. There's the strike. In the dirt, but kept close. Yoshida on at first, nobody out. Double play ball to second. Good feed, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. On the ground to third, Westberg. Here's Holiday for one. Can't hang on. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Blake Sabol. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
0-2 is the count.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, Adley Rutschman. Bregman is under it, and there's one down. Here's Mike Trout. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Mike Trout.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's over the monster and off the billboard, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0. One out, base is empty, and here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Orioles DH, Gunnar Henderson. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Second home run of the inning for them, and they add a run. It's 5-0. So 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the second game of the series. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
There's a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Walked and stole a base his first time. Just missed. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Kim tosses to first. That ends the inning. Back inside Fenway Park. Start of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some game?
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. New pitcher on now, Cutter Crawford.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Man at first, nobody out. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
To second, but way too late, safe there. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rafaela gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. So a man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ha-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up. One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Holiday stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
Heads up base running right there.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Kicks and deals. Shoots a line drive single into right center. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now batting, Mike Trout. That one fouled off. Rutschman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
The count's full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
First baseman,
So a man at first. Blaze Jordan up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. Going to count 1-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one in the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Count's full.
This one in the dirt. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. And takes low for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mullins makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rafaela, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That clips the corner. This one smacked out to left center. Mullins makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Campbell takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Ball one, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. That one pushed foul. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Crawford back to work. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one hit to first. Jordan steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
Well, unless he was drafted in the first round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college. So when he became the first pick of the second round, it took some convincing to go pro.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate, and that chance handled. No play. That's an infield single.
Now batting, left fielder Heston Kjerstad.
Man at first, Heston Kjerstad. The next to hit, 1 for 2. That clips the corner. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
1-1.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. It's 8-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Next to hit, Jordan Westberg.
0-1's the count.
Kjerstad at first, 1 gone. Grounder might be 2, and he can't come up with it. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error. So first and second with 1 gone.
Orioles,
and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Stays alive. And now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The other way. That's a hit. The throw in. Tag. Too late. He scores. It's 9-0.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to...
On the mound now, Garrett Whitlock. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 22. Garrett Whitlock.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit for the Orioles. That clips the inside corner for a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, singing in ballpark entertainment. You got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
That one missing inside. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Red
now batting
Sox,
Jarren Duran.
left fielder, Jarren Duran.
That misses. 1-0. The Orioles up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. So 2 balls and no strikes. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Trout brings it in. 2 down. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Makes the catch, and that is that.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you lose.
Back here at Fenway Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Jackson Holliday. On the ground, right side, Campbell. Whips it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Jordan. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game.
Mike Trout.
And a base hit into right center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
And here is Ryan O'Hearn. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. That one to first, and that's just foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike. Trout off of first with 2 away. That's outside. And now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
So now the DH spot, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. This one chopped up the middle. They get the force, and that will end the inning. And we're back. And now it's Alex Bregman. Towards first, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Now at the plate, Blaze Jordan. And that one handled. Sends it across to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. 1 gone, runner at first. And here is Ceddanne Rafaela. That one ripped, but foul.
Ball 1. 1-1.
That one's in there, and that is strike 2. On the ground to first, could be 2. It's in and out of his glove, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Now batting,
Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Smoked on the ground a second. On to O'Hearn. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Top of inning number 7, and into the box for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And he went around. Rule the swing.
Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran. And out number 1 on the grab. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And that's in for a strike. Westburg leads off first with 1 away. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss. Well done behind the dish.
Now batting, shortstop, Ha-Sung
So
Kim.
digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Bounce to third. And that's a foul ball. Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Hard hit, right side. Over to Jordan, and that is the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gregory Soto.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now the catcher up to hit, Blake Sabol. Soto, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That's down and in. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the Green Monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's Trevor Story now. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Just missed. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. That one hammered center field. Mullins moving back for it. Makes the catch on the edge of the track.
So anyway, I got the powder like an avalanche. You know my heat stays hotter than a cattle brand. I want it all. I'm back in the saddle again. It's like the Wild Wild West. Cowboys and Indians, yeah. So watch how you step to me, cause I've been schooled by the street. No one's testing me. I keep the
We go to the 8th. Now here is Jackson Holiday. Whitlock back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs. And 1-1. That one missed. That misses. 3-1. And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike 1. Strike on the inside corner. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. And into the box for Baltimore, Mike Trout.
Right fielder, Mike Trout.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you caught one. Do you remember it? Be honest. Do you remember that?
I do. I sacrificed a bracelet for it, but it was worth it.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. My partner doesn't always remember things in the game that have to do with him. Really quickly, who was your first big league hit against? Kevin. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
Yeah, I do. I do it all. We ain't talking money. We ain't talking.
Back now at Fenway. On to the bottom of the 8th. Down the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
inside.
Ball one.
And that's ball one. That's a little bit low. Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Good extension on that swing.
baseman,
Took the pitch on the
Blaze
outside part of the plate
Jordan.
and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And now here is Blaze Jordan. And it's caught for the out. Masataka
Now
Yoshida
batting,
up next for the Red Sox.
hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Bregman, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. And that's downstairs and outside. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. And a breaking ball catches the corner at the knees. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ball one there.
Ball, one strike.
Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's the second
Now
baseman,
batting,
Christian
second
Campbell.
baseman,
0 for 3 with 2
Christian
groundouts and a
Campbell.
strikeout. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Inside, just missed. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting,
Blake
catcher,
Sable
Blake
up next for the Red Sox.
Sable.
1 for 3. And the slider catches the zone.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. That one felt good. His 9th homer of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 9-5. Brian Baker will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Baker.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now a chance for Trevor Story. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. And all my haters, y'all can sniffing you softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brennan Bernardino.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn.
Orioles, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
First pitch misses. Fought off foul. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And downstairs.
Right down.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. That's too low. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-1. Just missed. And ball four, two aboard.
Now batting left
First
fielder,
and second,
Heston
no
Kjerstad.
outs. Here's the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
No strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be
Next for the
impressive. He
Orioles,
clearly didn't
third
catch that
baseman,
one on the...
Jordan
So the Red Sox
Westburg.
bring on a new pitcher,
Now
Walker
pitching
Buehler.
for the Red
Coming
Sox.
on to face a righty bat, and
Number
they've
0.
had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Nice curveball for a strike. The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted back there. And caught on the warning track. Runners tag up from second and third. One runs in.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So up next, Cedric Mullins.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. But no advance from the runners.
Now batting shortstop Ha-Sung Kim.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. In there for strike 1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rafaela on the move. Nabs it. And that'll do it.
You see something in my soul just don't feel right. I try to open up, but then I close tight.
Now pitching for
Back
Baltimore.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Brusdar Graterol.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Jarren Duran getting ready to hit.
Duran.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Duran stands at second with no outs. And that one moves his feet.
Ball.
No outs. Runner on second. Smash to the left side. Fires over to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's been a great free agent side. On the ground, right side. On to O'Hearn. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. And that one missing low.
1-1. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. That one just misses, and the count's full.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Tapped softly on the ground. Kim. On to first. Ball game. And the Orioles slug their way to a win in this one.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 10-5 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.